Today we're going to talk about the power of a seesaw. When you think about a seesaw, you think about that nice up, down, down, balance motion. When you rode in a seesaw, you were at the peak, you liked when you went up and you liked when you went down. You liked the whole experience of it all because it brought out joy, it brought out greatness, it brought out the love that was within you, and it just poured it out. You laughed, you giggled as you went through going on a seesaw. So that's what we're going to talk about today, the power of a seesaw. First of all, how it relates in life. The power of a seesaw in life is the first thing you have to realize in order for you to be able to live life, in order for you to enjoy life. First and foremost, you have to learn to love the person that you see in the mirror. You have to learn to be comfortable in your own skin. You have to learn to accept you for who you are. It doesn't matter how you look. It doesn't matter if you're buffed or you're not buffed, or you're smart or you're not smart. Only thing that really matters is you being able to be comfortable in your own skin, and you being able to love the person that you are, the individual that you are. Love you for who you truly are, and by being able to do that, then you're able to enjoy life. You're able to love life. You're able to be by yourself. When you're by yourself, you're able to enjoy it just as much as you're able to enjoy it when you're around others. You're able to grow, you're able to learn, you're able to develop, you're able to use your alone time effectively because you're comfortably in your own skin and you've learned to love you. You don't have to be doing something thrilling in order to not to be bored. You could sit and read a book, or you could watch a movie, or you could just sit and have your quiet time all by yourself because you've learned to love the person that you see in the mirror. So first and foremost, in order to benefit from the power of a seesaw, you have to learn to develop you personally, loving you personally, so that you are living your best life. Having been able to live your best life, we'll now talk about the power of a seesaw in terms of a relationship. A lot of times people can't survive in relationships because they haven't done the first thing, learn to love themselves. You see, you want other people to love you. You want other people to treat you like a queen or like a king, but then you don't love yourself. And because you don't love yourself, you're unable to reciprocate those qualities as well to others. You see, if you're in a relationship and you're a woman, you want the guy to treat you like a queen, but then you have to also know you need to treat him like a king. The same thing with every single relationships that there is. There has to be that seesaw. There has to be that balance. If there is not that balance, then it won't function. If it's one-sided and the other person is wanting everything for themselves and not thinking about the other person, then the relationship won't last. The marriage won't last. Because the key fundamental fact is you have to first and foremost do number one, learn to love yourself. And as you learn to love yourself and you're comfortable in your own skin, then you can honor others. And as you honor others, and as you love others, and as you care for others, others reciprocate the same thing. They honor you, they care for you, and that's how relationships are built. You see, relationships are built first and foremost when you look at a triangle. And as you look at that triangle, one person is heading up one side and the other person is heading up the other side, and your creator is right at the top. So if you're cultivating that relationship with your creator, if you're cultivating that relationship out of love, if you're cultivating that relationship with your creator and you're understanding your purpose is in life and why you're here on earth, then what happens? The two people start coming closer and closer together. And as they come closer and closer together, that's how you certainly learn to understand each other. That's how you learn to grow with each other. That's how you learn to survive life with each other. Not because everything will go smooth every day, but you will learn how to communicate. You will learn how to work through the rough patches. You will learn to work through everything. And as you work through those things, then your relationship will come even stronger. The power of a seesaw when it comes in terms of leadership. If you don't learn to love yourself and learn to care for yourself and learn to respect yourself and learn to love and honor others, then you cannot be an effective leader. You see what happened? You'll turn out to be a leader who lead by position. You have a name tag on you and you figure everybody needs to follow you. You don't care about what nobody else feels. You don't honor nobody. This is what I'm going to do. Go ahead, go do it. You don't have anybody checking with anybody else as to what to do, and you end up being a miserable leader. You end up being an effective leader. You know, a lot of times I'm called on to make decisions, and as I'm called on to make decisions, if somebody comes to me with an idea and it relates to somebody else's area of expertise or somebody else's area or department, I look at them nicely and say, you need to go talk to so-and-so about that idea. Because a fundamental fact is I have to honor that person, honor what they're doing, honor how they're doing things. And I have them go in the right chain of command and say, you go talk to so-and-so, and then you guys could come up with an idea as how to implement it, how to make it work, and how to work together as a team to get it done. I don't say go off and just do it, because the key fundamental fact is you're chopping the legs out from underneath the other person, and that's not honoring them. And eventually, in time, the organization becomes ineffective. So you have to learn as a leader, you have to master the art of communication, and you have to master the art of honoring others, and you have to master the art of delegating, but also master the art of respecting others. Because as you respect others, then others will respect you. As you work as part of a team, then you're fostering the teamwork atmosphere. And as you foster the teamwork atmosphere, then you become an effective leader. Leading people or leading an organization is not about the name that you have on you. You see, you could have this glorious title of CEO or whatever, but that's just a title. The key fundamental fact is how you deal with people and how you relate with people and how you master the art of interrelating with people. And as you master the art of interrelating with people, that seesaw goes like this, nice and balanced, and everybody works together as a team. The power of a seesaw when it comes in terms of work. A lot of times people will ask me, hey, I can't find a job. They lost their job and they can't find a job, but they're skilled. They're very skilled in what they do. And they're very, very knowledgeable in what they do. But a lot of times what happens is that they didn't revert to number one. They didn't learn to love the person that they see in the mirror. They didn't learn to understand them and be comfortable in their own skin. And then from there, they didn't understand the notion of going out there and honoring others and fostering relationships. So you see, they want to work. Look at your workplace as a puzzle. And each and every single person is a puzzle. In order for those puzzle pieces to fit, it doesn't matter if you're a puzzle piece, if you're jagged on the edges or you're rough on the edges, then you ain't gonna fit. So you see, every day you need to develop yourself. Every day you need to work on your communication skills. Every day you need to work on your relational skills. Every day you need to work on your ability in honoring others, so it sharpens those edges of your puzzle. So whenever you're in an integrated system or in a system where other pieces come in together, you're able to fit correctly because you're able to foster those relationships. You're able to create relationships. You're able to take constructive criticism. You're able to listen to instructions and follow instructions. And you're able to contribute ideas. You're able to contribute solutions. You're able to be a functional part of the team. And that's the problem with a lot of instances, because people want to work, but they're toxic. They don't realize that They might be skilled in an area. They may have a lot of knowledge, but when they come around people, everybody wants to run in the opposite direction. So they become toxic in those environments. So they're not attractive in those environments. But you see, when you take care of understanding who you are and you take care of honoring others, what happens? You become a magnet. You'll start being attracted to work. You'll start being attracted to success. You'll start being attracted to like-minded people because of the anointing, the flow, the grace, the love that emanates from you. Others will want to be around you. And not only that, we want to be around others as well. And you want to contribute effectively in the life and the success of others. When you come in as a toxic individual and you just think it's all about me, I know it all. You know, you have some people you literally have to light a fire underneath them in order to get them to smile, because their face they don't utilize those muscles. But you see the warmth, the joy, the love, the grace that emanates out of you will have a sparkling impact on the people that you're working with. Whew, that was a mouthful, wasn't it? So let's go out today and learn the power of a seesaw. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button below. Hit the subscribe button below. And when you hit the subscribe button, don't forget to select the bell, because by selecting the bell, it will notify you whenever I add a new video. God bless you, and go out there and learn the power of being a seesaw.